a day in Delhi. It's India, day 5, 6. Anyway, it's breakfast. It's India. Good morning, happy Diwali. I want to get to India Gate.
Yes.
How much?
100 rupees.
And a bit. Delhi in a day. Yeah. So I've got my auto-rickshaw, as it's called. And this gentleman here, the driver, he's called the rickshaw walla, or the driver.
Rickshaw wala.
Rickshaw walla. Him here. But, what's your name?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Rajesh. Thank you, Rajesh. He's driving me to the India Gate, which is the first thing I'm going to see this morning on my day in Delhi. So I'm going to do India Gate, the tomb, the Lotus Temple. I'll see what I can do in. Now, for getting round to see all these sites, it's fairly easy, but it can be a bit of a hassle. There is a hop-on, hop-off bus, which I think is 700 rupees for one day, and it goes round all the major places of the city. The problem is, it doesn't really have a schedule of like every half hour, every hour, so it turns up when it turns up. That's partly to do with traffic and organisation. So, it's a bit tricky because you might be standing around to go and see a monument and then you wait for an hour before the next bus comes along. So I'm doing the next best thing, which is hopping on and off rickshaws. Now the pain with that means that every time you have to find a rickshaw, which is very easy to find, they're always waiting for you. The biggest thing is negotiating a price, knowing what prices should be between different destinations. So what I do is I go to my hotel, I make friends with the receptionists and the people there, and then I ask them what the prices should be between different places. And then I've got an idea, so when I go to the rickshaw driver, if he's in the right ballpark, that's fine. If he's too high, I don't even bother arguing, I just walk away. There's always another rickshaw. So usually they'll chase you down the street with the price going down, down, down. But I don't like to encourage dishonest ones, so I find another one that gives me a good price first time. And that way I know, trying to keep them honest. I know sometimes it seems like you're arguing about a small amount of money, but it's the principle and the fact that they feel they can rip off tourists just because we're foreigners. We might have a bit more money, but we've still got to make that money go a long way. So, for my first fare today, from fairly central and close to the old Delhi area, going to India Gate, 100 rupees. Without getting run over. Yeah, that might be easier said than done. This guy. Go! Hey. And first stop is India Gate, which is like a big version of the Arc de Triomphe in the middle of New Delhi. What's it like? Well, have a look for yourself. Here you go. There we are, the India Memorial to the dead of the Indian armies who fell and are honoured in the near and the far east, and its sacred memory of those whose names are here recorded who fell in India on the northwest frontier and during the Third Afghan War. So essentially it's a war memorial to the brave soldiers who fought and died in battle. No. No.
Good price.
No.
100, okay.
No.
100.
Nothing, thank you.
3, okay, 4.
No,
4
thank-
bang.
No.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Yeah, 4.
No, none.
Please.
No.
Alhamdulillah.
Sorry.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good, thank you. How are you?
I am also fine.
Now, I've started my day quite early, partly because it gets hot during the day, and secondly, believe it or not, from what you've just seen, there's less crowds earlier in the day than later. Now, where did I leave my tuk-tuk driver? He said he'd wait for me. Let's see if he has. If not, I have to get a new tuk-tuk driver on to the next spot. Come on, let's go. Okay,
I have a tuk-tuk, you go there, round,
I'm looking for my tuk-tuk.
Your tuk-tuk
Oh, I left somewhere. Yeah, he may have gone, yeah.
Yes, so you come with me, I drop there.
No, it's okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
You see your tuk-tuk, we have not tuk-tuk.
Humayun's tomb. Humayun's tomb.
My tomb, yeah, come.
How much?
100 rupees only.
Okay, come on. Next tuk-tuk. Next visit is Humayun's tomb. Let's go.
Yeah, my tomb.
Humayun's tomb. There he's at.
Is it recording?
Yes, they're recording. Humayun's tomb. Now just took a tuk-tuk from the India Gates to here, 100 rupees. I think it's fair. It's really difficult to tell. I'm not sure what Humayun's tomb is, well apart from a tomb, but what it looks like or anything. And as you can see, there's these huge blue wall car park to this side. Walking down the path. Let's go see. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. And here's my ticket for Humayun's tomb, and in for inspection.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Thank you. Good, thank you. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Wow, it's quite beautiful here. It's amazing that in the heart of Delhi there's so many of these beautiful green areas tucked away. It's a little bit cool, it gets away from the hustle and bustle. Yesterday was the Red Fort, again the same, huge gardens. Here I'm at Humayun's tomb. I do apologise if I've just massacred how to say that. And again, you've got these beautiful gardens, walled areas, as well as obviously the tomb itself. It is quite beautiful. It's like a precursor to the Taj Mahal. It's beautiful gardens and, as you can say, amazing architecture. But it's now midday. The sun is blazing down. It's time to find some shade, find a drink, and find something to eat. Time to taste some more Indian food. First of all, I've got to find somewhere to eat. It's strange, in a lot of the big sites there's not actually that much to eat. And then you go to other areas, random areas, there's eateries everywhere. But here we are. We are enjoying Delhi. We are having a fantastic time. But, even though, I must admit, temperature's getting a bit hot, getting a bit crowded in some places. Oh, that's better in the shade. But it's beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is fantastic, eh? Okay, let's get something to eat and do some more exploring. Time to take a break, get a cold drink. Before we carry on with our day in Delhi. Not only that, water as well. Drink plenty as you go around. You go to little stalls like this one here. They keep them tucked away cold. Just be careful on the price. In the touristy areas they go back. This should be about 20 rupees. But about, I can't remember, 35 I think. So, yeah. I'm here at the Kutub thing. Indian tickets. Now I'm very lucky as a foreign tourist. I pay more but I don't have to queue. 500. Thank you very much. There's two counters. One for local Indians, and they only pay 30 rupees. One for foreign tourists, but I pay 500. So I think I pay for the privilege of not having to queue. I could queue for 30 rupees. Anyway, let's wander over and see the, well, let's see if I can pronounce this correctly. Clear this way, the Kutub Minar. Let's go and have a look at it and see what it's like. Holiday? Yeah. And are you enjoying Delhi? I hope you've enjoyed our day in Delhi, and I hope you're enjoying our trip to India. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like it, and if you want to see more of these videos of my travels around India and around the world, remember to subscribe, hit the button below, and you'll be able to catch up with me 3 times a week at the moment, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when I upload my videos of my travels. Also, if you've got comments and suggestions about where to go, what to see, or just questions you've got about my travels, put them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I've got internet that allows me to. So that's it for now. I'm going to find my tuk-tuk, find some supper, and see what Delhi holds for me tonight. So thanks for joining me. Hope you're having as much fun doing this as I am. Okay. Closing, thank you. And it's closing time, so I gotta go. Otherwise I'm gonna be locked in for the night and eaten by mosquitoes, which I really don't want. So, catch you later.